Oh, I used to
Not that bad.
I used to be just a relationship person, and then when I was going through the breakup, it was the first time in my 20s that I was single because I was very serial monogamous. So I went from like a 5-year to a 2-year relationship, and so those 7 years of being in a relationship, but then I was finally single, and I was like, okay, I gotta just like explore what dating is like while I can do that. And because I was still like not over my last relationship, I wasn't emotionally available to be in a relationship with someone else, but I did want to have sex. Like I did still have a sex drive and was horny. And if it went longer than 6 weeks, I was like, I swear I'm fucking the next person that walks by me. Like it got to like a point where I'm like, I would rather have sex with someone that I know, like a friend, and be like, okay, you're out of the friend zone. Let's go fuck.
So then at that point, your turn-ons and preferences or whatever, do those take into account?
They do, in the sense that like you have to stay turning me on. Like if you like, for example, that guy that we had really good sex and then we went to dinner and he was like, hello, pay attention to me. I'm like, ugh, I can't handle that. Now I don't even want to have sex.
Yeah.
Oh, and there was this one guy that we were hooking up and the sex was pretty good, but I had said like, just sex. I don't want a relationship or anything. And he goes, yeah, but I know it's going to lead there because like people say that, but then they fall in love with me. And I was like, oh, you're so into yourself. And then I didn't want to have sex with him anymore either.
What the fuck kind of people are these?
I don't know, but they were all like people that I was friends with. Like they're guys that I thought were kind of funny. And then like I got to know them a little bit better. Like, yeah, you're fuckable. Yeah, like we'll do it. But I don't want anything more. I just want to like, you know.
I don't think I could fuck my friends.
They weren't that like close friends to begin with. Like acquaintances, like people that like we hung out in groups before. We've like had text conversations before, but not,
it gives you like a tiny bit of security because you're kind of like, it's not. I'm pretty sure they're not a murderer, but it's still mysterious enough to have to be fun.
Like I don't know you, but like I know you're not going to hurt me because we have a lot of mutual friends. That kind of thing. Yeah.
Do you guys have any like telltale signs? Like I feel like some guys would be interested in hearing like what is a big sign that a date is going poorly? Like you're out with this guy, you're about an hour and a half in, like if you're not interested, like what mannerisms do you have?
Ooh, if they're just agreeing with, like you said before, or they're just agreeing with everything I'm saying, that's boring as shit. And what do I do? I just stop drinking. I stopped drinking.
Oh shit!
The party's
if the
over.
comes by and he's like, would you like another drink? And I'm like, no.
Oh, that's
a good clear sign.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not interested anymore.
Mine is dude, if I open up Reddit on the date,
on your phone.
Yeah, on your phone, but especially if I open up like a boredom app, or also another one of mine is the laugh.
Yeah. Oh.
Damn. I never dated enough to know, but I feel like, so I feel bad if I'm already on it. So it takes a lot for me to want to get on a date with someone, right?
Yeah.
So like I think the minimum is like 3 months of talking to someone.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I'm fucking weird. So then after, at that point, if we're on a date now, then I'm just like, I'll just stick it out. But the shift happens when I no longer give a fuck about what they want to do. Now it's like, okay, well, I'm going to have fun.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do now? Oh, okay, well, I want to go roller skating, or I want to go, let's just drive around and listen to music. Because I don't want to talk.
I've done that before too. I've absolutely. It's so funny that we all have like so far like really distinct tells.
Yeah.
Like but they're. I don't know. Like, do you have something like that?
I think I try to just exit. Like, I don't waste my time.
That's good.
Oh, I
just like, I got a headache. I got a headache or something. Like, I gotta go.
You do that to us all the time.
Yeah, well, I actually do get migraines.
Oh, okay.
So it's a legitimate excuse, but yeah.
Are you trying to break up with that?
Yeah, I'm so sick.
She's trying to exit right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to exit right now. No, I think it's just like I'll come up with something. You know, I'm like, we'll definitely stop drinking. So that's the first step, and then it's just like,
dude, I will keep drinking.
What do you mean? That reminded me of one thing. I did go on a date one time where I knew right off the bat, like the guy walked in and I was like, oh no. Nope. Yeah.
So do you he just threw it? Fucked up?
Yeah, like he just, I could tell by the way he was walking and like it was just all off. Everything was off. And on this particular guy, I had met him randomly at a bar, like when I was out on a girls' night, and he came drunkenly in, and he was like on this like bar pub crawl thing, and his hair was disheveled, and he was like in a t-shirt, and he was kind of funny, and he was really drunk, but he was making me laugh, and I was like, I'm on a girls' night, and he's like, well, can I at least have your number? I was like, I never do this, but fucking fine. And so I did, and I found out he did improv with people that I knew, so like it was kind of like mutual stuff. And then we agreed to go on a date, and I was like, I don't know, I've never done this before. And when he came in, he was a complete 180 from that guy. He was like buttoned up, fucking gingham shirt with a matching gingham tie.
What's a
glasses.
gingham? What is
it's
that? What
like
is that?
picnic.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
got it.
Yeah, picnic, and then like hair slicked, like with like just side parted.
Oh,
and, like,
he got
slick.
so ready for
He
that
got very
date.
ready, and
oh,
he was.
that breaks my heart.
I know, and he was like 10 years older than me, so I was 24, and he was like 34 at the
he
time.
thought he was gonna get that little young pussy.
Yeah, and he
You're
was.
a little
I feel
young
so-
pussy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel so, I want to hug him. Can
I
give
know,
him
no,
a
I
hug?
did too. But so that was the thing, is that like I know I had met him, and
He's like, is this what the young people like to wear?
yeah, he seemed like such a sweet guy, but not like you could tell right off that I was like, nope.
Yeah, exactly.
But I knew he was
Like,
like,
he has a AAA card.
yeah, and I knew he was.
I have a AAA card.
He was
now.
like, yeah, a 9 to 5 person with. I have a AAA card now. Like maybe if we met now,
Already has a Costco
I've had
card.
one for 4.
Yeah, yeah.
He sounds like the type of guy that would ask you during sex, "Do you like that?"
He would. No, he would. I ended up becoming
so true.
becoming friends with this guy actually, like way later.
Okay,
And
I wanna know who it
I
is.
slept in his bed like without him there, like when that. Like
It sounds like he'd be
but
that guy.
at this
Oh,
point
he
in
got
time,
kicked out of his own.
And then he texted you in the morning and said, "How did you sleep, beautiful?"
I left you breakfast. I left you breakfast.
He's actually such a sweet guy, and I feel bad even saying, but I knew just from him walking in, I was like, this is not gonna ever happen. And so I just got wasted, like just fuck wasted. It was around Christmas time too, and we were at this like sushi place, and I ordered a sake, and they brought it out cold, and I was thinking it was going to be a hot sake,
Right.
but they brought a cold sake out, and then they had it on a bed of ice. And at this point, I was like 4 vodka shots in, and
Oh my
I'm a
God.
lightweight, like I get drunk
Yeah.
off of 2, so I was like fucking gone. And they brought out this cold sake in this like crushed ice, like snow. It was like snow powder, and I was like, woo! And I made a snowball, and I fucking threw it.
Oh my
Like, I
god.
had a snowball fight. I was like, it's a snowball fight.
Like, and this guy in his head is thinking, "Oh, wow, she's so different." And
Yeah,
Nikki's like, "I'm
yeah.
fucking drunk."
gone. And I was like, at this point, because it's like what you said, like, I'm just gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Because if you leave, I don't care. I
Right.
don't care. I'm not gonna.
Why would you want to stay in the
Because,
date though? I would just go the
for the
fuck
story.
home or
It
go
was-
somewhere else.
Because he was nice and like fun, but just I wasn't attracted.
Savage.
Yeah.
So you just feel bad. So you're giving
Yeah,
him the.
it's
But
a
don't
pity
you
date.
think?
Nikki's like, "I'm already out. My makeup's done. Let's
Yeah.
let's make the
Make
most
so-
of it."
I would be
ended up
texting
going-
someone else to go somewhere
No,
else.
we went to a bar.
Damn, options,
Oh
okay.
my god, resourceful.
I'm fucking
We
going
love it.
somewhere
I have
else.
friends
We
like,
love
you
it.
okay, Jess? But we went out to a bar after, and we played video games, and we like did darts and stuff, and it was like a really fun time. Just I wasn't.
It just wasn't leading to sex.
No.
Oh,
for
wait,
sure.
I just realized a really huge fucking deal breaker. As you're saying that,
Yeah.
you're describing that guy. For me, if the person is a fucking tool, it's an immediate
Oh,
turn off.
yeah.
So it doesn't matter if they're geeky or they're really passionate about like an ant farm and shit. If they're confident about just who they are as
Yeah.
a person, then I'm like, that's fucking hot. So I don't care if they're like, because I love athletic bodies, but if they're puny as shit, but they're like rocking how puny they look, I'm like, oh shit.
Like some
I'm down to fuck
dancer,
that.
like there's some dancers and stuff. Like they're not athletic or they're not necessarily attractive, but they have so much confidence, and maybe
Yeah.
they have like a good face that like it doesn't
And maybe
matter.
they have.
Yeah, so this guy, I liked his personality, just not like it wasn't. There was no sexual
Connection.
attraction.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just like he was fun, but not like yeah, there was no connection. But if they were a douchebag, like if they were just like, I can't stand when guys give a
Oh,
lot of
maybe
praise.
that's why I bounce a
Then
lot
I would
because I was
bounce.
dating like a lot of douchebags. I
Oh.
think, yeah. So I would be like, I don't give a fuck, bounce.
Oh, you know what? You probably attract a lot of douchebags
Yeah.
because you're not playing hard to get. Like you're really like, I don't fucking like you, and so like it's like a challenge. And so the douchiest guys, they're like, okay, she's blonde, she's hot, and she doesn't.
Well, I wasn't
think
blonde
she doesn't want
before.
me. But maybe inside, I don't know.
I've been blonde for like 3 months of my life.
Yeah, like that's probably. Oh, you know what?